Good day, fellow bettors. Thank you for joining me for another video for your Serie A betting tips and predictions. Today, I will be sharing with you my predictions and tips on the match result, correct scoreline prediction, which will in turn give you the expected number of goals in a particular game. Also, I will be sharing with you tips on the handicap system. And for this year game week, we're going to start with Empoli versus Napoli. Alright, and for Empoli versus Napoli, I'm expecting Napoli to handle business here. Both teams not to score. In terms of double chance, I go with either to win and both not to score. Predicted scoreline for me, I'm saying Napoli wins this one 2-0. In terms of the handicap system, I'm going to go ahead and take Napoli to win by a goal. Right, and that's $2.15. So, recap for Empoli versus Napoli. I'm expecting Napoli to win here at $1.44. Both teams not to score. In terms of a double chance, I go with either team to win and both not to score. Predicted scoreline, I'm saying 2-0 here in favor of Napoli over Empoli, and that's $7 in terms of the odds. On the handicap system, I'm going to go ahead and take Napoli to win this one by a goal, and that's $2.15. Alright, in terms of the odds currently. Alright, so that's it for Empoli versus Napoli, and now we're going to move on over to Lecce versus Sassuolo. And for Lecce versus Sassuolo, I'm expecting this one to be a closely contested one in which Sassuolo should squeeze past Lecce. I'm expecting both teams to score as well, and so therefore, in terms of a double chance, I go with either to win and both to score. Predicted scoreline, I'm saying 2-1 here in favor of Sassuolo. In terms of the handicap system, I'm going to go ahead and take a draw. Basis being the Sassuolo winning by a goal, right? Alright then, so let's go ahead and give you a recap now. For Lecce versus Sassuolo, I'm expecting Sassuolo to win this one at $3 in terms of the odds, and both teams to score. Also, I'm expecting here in terms of a double chance, I would say either team to win and both to score. And in terms of my correct scoreline prediction, I'm saying Sassuolo should win this one 2-1 over Lecce, and that's $10 in terms of the odds. On the handicap system, I'm going to go ahead and take a draw here, basis being Sassuolo winning by a goal. Alright, so let's move on to our next game, and our next game will be Bologna versus Inter Milan. And for Bologna versus Inter Milan, I am expecting Inter Milan to win this one. Inter Milan to win, both teams not to score. In terms of a double chance, I go with either to win and both not to score. Predicted scoreline, Inter Milan wins this one 2-0. On the handicap system, I'm going to go ahead and take Inter Milan to win by a goal. And so let's just roll back up now, folks, and give you a quick recap. For Bologna versus Inter Milan, I'm expecting Inter Milan to win at $1.70. I'm expecting both teams not to score. In terms of a double chance, I go with either team to win and both not to score. Predicted scoreline now, folks, I'm saying Inter Milan wins this one 2-0 over Bologna, and that's $7.50. Also on the handicap system, I'm going to go ahead and take Inter Milan to win by a goal, and that's $3 currently in terms of the odds. Alright, so let's move on to our next game, and our next game will be Salernitana versus Monza. And for Salernitana versus Monza, I'm expecting this one to be closely contested, and hence I'm expecting a draw here between these two teams, and expecting both teams to score as well. In terms of correct scoreline, I'm saying we should have a 1-1 draw here, and in terms of a double chance bet, I'd go ahead and I'll take a draw and under 4.5 goals. Alright, so recap for Salernitana versus Monza, I'm expecting a draw here at $3.25, and also I'm expecting both teams to score. And in terms of my correct scoreline prediction, I'm saying we should have a 1-1 draw between these two teams, and that's $6.50. In terms of handicap, in terms of another double chance bet that you could take, I'm going to go with a draw and under 4.5 goals in total for the game. Right, and that's $3.40. Really good odds. Right, so let's move on to our next game, and our next game will be Udinese versus Spezia. And for Udinese versus Spezia, I'm expecting Udinese to take care of business here. So Udinese to win, both teams to score. In terms of a double chance, I'll go with either to win and both to score. Correct scoreline prediction for me, I'm saying Udinese wins this one 2-1. In terms of the handicap system, I'm going to go ahead and take a draw, basis being Udinese winning by a goal. Alright, so let's just roll back up and give you a quick recap here now. Alright. For Udinese versus Spezia, I'm expecting Udinese to win here at $1.57. I'm expecting both teams to score as well. In terms of a double chance, I'll go with either to win and both to score. And in terms of my correct scoreline prediction, I'm saying we should have a 2-1 victory here for Udinese over Spezia. And that's $8 in terms of the odds. On the handicap system, I'm going to go ahead and take a draw here, basis being Udinese winning by a goal. Alright, so that's how the game ends for me for Udinese versus Spezia. Now we're going to move on over to our next game, and our next game will be AC Milan versus Atalanta. And for AC Milan versus Atalanta, I'm expecting AC Milan to pull the victory off here. And I'm expecting both teams to score as well. In terms of a double chance, I'll go with either to win and both to score. Predicted scoreline, I'm saying AC Milan wins this 1-1. In terms of the handicap system, I'm going to go ahead and take AC Milan to win by a goal, but we're going to take a draw based on my predicted. Alright, so let's roll up and give you the recap here now for AC Milan versus Atalanta. I'm expecting AC Milan to win here at $2.15. Expecting both teams to score as well. In terms of a double chance, I would go with either team to win and both to score. Predicted scoreline for me for this game, I am expecting AC Milan to win this 1-1 over Atalanta, and that's $8.50 in terms of the odds. On the handicap system, I am going to take a draw here, basis being AC Milan winning by a goal. Alright, so that's how the cookie crumbles for AC Milan versus Atalanta. And now we're going to move on over to Hellas Verona versus Fiorentina. And for Hellas Verona versus Fiorentina, I'm expecting this one to end in a 1-0 victory for Verona. So Verona to win 1-0 here. Otherwise, I think this game is going to end in a draw. Both teams not to score. Well, I gave you my scoreline already. So yeah, both teams not to score. In terms of double chance, I go with either team to win and both not to score. Predicted scoreline, I'm saying Verona wins this 1-0. On the handicap system now, folks, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a draw for obvious reasons, right? So give you a quick recap now for Verona versus Fiorentina. I'm expecting Verona to win here at $3.10. Both teams not to score. In terms of a double chance, I'll go with either team to win and both not to score. Predicted scoreline, I'm saying 1-0 in favor of Verona over Fiorentina, and that's $8.50 currently in terms of the odds. And also on the handicap system now, I'm going to go ahead and take a draw here based on my predicted scoreline. Alright, and so that's how the quick crumbles for Verona versus Fiorentina. Now we're going to move on to Lazio versus Sampdoria. And for Lazio versus Sampdoria, I am expecting here now Lazio to take care of business. Lazio to win against Sampdoria. Lazio to win. Both teams score. In terms of a double chance, I'll go with either to win and both to score. Correct score line is me. Lazio wins this one 3-1. In terms of the handicap system, I'm going to go ahead and take Lazio to win this one by a goal. So let's go ahead and give you a quick recap now, folks. So for this game, Lazio versus Sampdoria, I'm expecting Lazio to win at $1.37. I'm expecting both teams to score as well, and that's $2.20 if both teams should score currently. In terms of a double chance, I'd go with either team to win and both to score. Predicted scoreline, I'm saying 3-1 in favor of Lazio over Sampdoria, and that's $12. On the handicap system, I'm going to go ahead and take Lazio to win this one by a goal, and that's $2.15 if that should be the case here. Alright, so that's how it goes for Lazio versus Sampdoria. Now we're going to move on over to Cremonese versus Roma. And for this particular game now, I'm expecting Roma to pull themselves together and pull out a victory here. So Roma to win, and both teams not to score. Predicted, well, we haven't reached predicted. Let's take this double chance. Both teams, either team to win and both not to score. Predicted scoreline, Roma wins this one 2-0 for me. On the handicap system, I'm going to go ahead and take a draw here. Basis being Roma winning by a goal. Alright, so recap for Cremonese versus Roma. I'm expecting Cremonese to win here. Not Cremonese, I'm expecting Roma rather to win this one at $1.70. Both teams not to score. In terms of a double chance, I'll go with either team to win and both not to score. Predicted scoreline, I'm saying 2-0 in favor of Roma over Cremonese, and that's $7 in terms of the odds. On the handicap system, I'm going to go ahead and take a draw here for this game. Alright, so that's how it goes between Roma and Cremonese, and now we're going to move on over to our final game for this year game week, and this one is Juventus versus Torino. And for Juventus versus Torino, I'm expecting this one to end in a victory for Juventus. So Juventus to win for me, and both teams not to score. In terms of a double chance, I'll go with either to win and both not to score. Predicted scoreline, I'm saying Juventus wins this one 2-0. Otherwise, they might win 1-0. In terms of the handicap system, I'm going to go ahead and take a draw here, basis being Juventus winning by a goal. Alright, so quick recap now, folks, for Juventus versus Torino. I'm expecting Juventus to win at $1.72. I'm expecting both teams to score as well. Not to score rather. In terms of a double chance, I'll go with either team to win and both not to score. Predicted scoreline, I'm saying 2-0 in favor of Juventus over Torino, and that's $7.50. In terms of the odds, on the handicap system, I'm going to go ahead and take a draw here. Alright, and that's $3.40. So that's how the cookie crumbles for Juventus versus Torino, and that's how the cookie crumbles for this year game week of the Italian Serie A betting tips and predictions. Now, folks, I must thank you once again for joining me, and I must say great luck betting and have a profitable weekend. Remember to spread the word about the channel, and thank you very much.